Well, hello. Hi, my friends. This is Dano's Celtic World. I'm Kat, and sorry I'm late with some of these readings, but I got a lot going on at school and family, and so, excuse me, I just want to get these done at least by this weekend before we even got into June. But let's do your astrological reading for the month, the planetary reading, and then we'll get into your tarot reading, your ancients reading, and your Celtic card reading. And then I'll explain for you what's going on this month. And we'll talk about some changes that need to be made for this month because there's a lot going on. As far as your astrological signs are concerned, there's a lot of transformations that are being asked of everybody in the planet and with their planets. On the 26th, we had the new moon in Taurus. On the 27th, we had our waxing phase begin in Taurus, ruled by Venus and Mother Earth. On the 30th of April was Walpurgis Night in Cancer, and Valentine Day on May 1st, a day of growth, hand fasting, being childlike, and celebrating the growth of Mother Earth. May 2nd, we have Leo, our creativity and passion. We're great for this day, this week. After the 3rd, Mercury is in retrograde until the 3rd of this month, I'm sorry. Mercury goes direct on May 4th. We still may feel its effects, though, a few days afterwards. So just kind of wait until about the 8th or the 9th to purchase any technology or sign any contracts or do anything seriously. On the 9th of May, we might want to get our hands into the earth or take a hike or go to the wilderness and become more one with Mother Earth. Because Scorpio, ruled by Pluto, moves into May 9th at 1:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Scorpio sign likes us to dig really deep within ourselves and do a lot of deep soul searching. May 10th, we have the full moon, the hair full moon in Scorpio at 20 degrees. Color of the day is yellow, incense, honeysuckle. This will help any spells that you decide to do that day stick, because honeysuckle is a thick texture, and honeysuckle helps things stick. So for those of you who don't know that, now you do. This is also called Vestic Day, a tribute to the goddess Vesta, time to decorate our altars with flowers. Also a day of absolute purity, hearth, home, and family. Okay, hearth, home, and family. Again, very important. The full moon is going to be in effect at 5:42 Eastern Standard Time and 4:42 Central Standard Time in Scorpio, ruled by Pluto, who wants us to dig deep below the surface. Pluto is going to trine with the sun and sextile with the moon. May 10th, Scorpio rules the sexual organs and reproductive system. Maybe a good time for reproductive growth and rebirth if you decide that you may want to try to have a child and release things, that no longer serve us after we dig deep within ourselves. May 19th through the 25th, Saturn is going to go trine with Uranus and it can empower us. Mercury enters Taurus on May 16th, and that's a good thing because Taurus has to do with the Earth and Venus is direct, and she wants to have fun, but still she's being by Saturn because Saturn's there. She's kind of held down a little bit. Okay, so we got to watch out for Saturn. Saturn is like the police officer in the zodiac. Okay, I want to talk about your north node, your south node, and your north node. Your south node, known better as Ketu, your south node, is going to form a grand trine in Saturn. And it's going to trine with Sagittarius. And Saturn is our karmic past. And then the North Node, which is better known as Rahu, is going to be in Uranus. Uranus. I hate when that happens. That sounds so funny. Uranus, which is our karmic future, okay? The South Node, Ketu, our karmic past, is our shadow past, the dragon's tail. It's telling us to let go of our karmic past and just let go of the past. Whatever we were doing in the past no longer serves us, okay? We've got to let them go. We've got to start anew. And the North Node and Rahu, the dragon's head, is going to be there until November 6th. From May 10th, Rahu, the dragon's head, telling us to transform ourselves and be better, and be actually it's going to be it's going to be like for Pisces, because I'm a Piscean. My moon sign is Cancer, my ascendant is Gemini. But for me, I don't. All of you should know that. And if you want me to help you with that, I can do an astrological chart for you. It's like your map of you, the ABCs of you, and your past, your karmic past, your and your future as well. And for most people, I just want to go back to Rahu, the dragon's head, and the zodiac, which is the North Node. It's going to be in all of our signs from May 10th to November 6th, 2018. And it is telling us to transform, make new changes, it comes with this full moon and Mars, which will square Neptune around this time, wanting us to be more flexible, okay? And Mars is like the moon, the action person who likes to run and go. And Neptune is kind of like, oh, I live like a fairy in the fantasy world, the illusion world, the 12th house. And we know that we need, for those of us like myself who practice the occult, who's pagan, spells are big at this time. Scorpio is big on the occult. So is Mars and Neptune. Spells and meditation and tarot and ceremonies that we may do are very big at this time. Anyway, it's Rahu, the dragon's head, is going to be in all of our signs until November 6, 2018. Okay? It's going to trine with, Mars is going to trine with Neptune, focusing on all of us. New achievements, new transformations, new ways to do things. You can't be in Ketu anymore. It can't be in Ketu anymore. Our karmic past, our shadow past, however you've been working, however you've been doing things and trying to work or trying to do things with your family or trying to do things they don't work anymore. And you're going to see it. You're going to feel it. It's going to be everybody, okay? Everybody's going through this, okay? New transformations, doing things in a completely new way. Figure it out. You're going to feel it. Some of us may even want to move at this time. Completely change our environment, completely change our jobs, completely change our look, completely change our hair color, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. That might be something all of us are going to do. Because change is coming. It's May 8th, 9th, and 10th are going to be the days you're going to want to sit down and kind of reevaluate who the fuck you are. Myself included. I hate to use that language, but Ketu and Rahu are forcing us to. Scorpio helps us wants us to dig deeper into our souls, our minds, what has worked and what hasn't worked all these years. Okay? For water signs and earth signs, this is a great time for reflection and digging deep down into who we are. And fire signs and air signs, this is a great time for creativity and creating something new. Excuse me, allergies. Okay? May 11th, the moon will return to the moon will return to the waning phase right after the full moon. And usually a full moon lasts, like a day, like 24 hours before or 48 hours before. You kind of start to feel its effects. If you're someone like me, I'm like down to earth, super water sign, super psychic Piscean. Okay, so I feel the moon sign normally a day or two beforehand, and usually a day or two afterwards, and then I feel like I'm out of the clear. And most signs are like that are very into their spirituality. They'll feel the moon a day or two before and a day or two or three after the full moon, even if it goes into a waning phase. So May 11th, we'll go into a waning phase. It's a good time for study, banishing, releasing, banishing spells, but we don't really want to do that. We want to study at this time and reflect at this time and journal this time. Get rid of people that no longer serve us. Get rid of things that no longer serve us. Get rid of things in your house, especially since we have Ketu or karmic past in our south node that's telling us to get rid of the past. Get rid of it all, man. Go through your closets. Get rid of it all, as people included. If this boyfriend or this girlfriend or this person at your job is pissing you off, or they're no longer working with you, or things aren't working out right and everything is a battle, don't force it. Saturn is going to come in there and show you it doesn't work for you anymore. No matter how hard you tried, it's just not going to work. And Saturn will come in and it'll show us, like, bitch, this doesn't work for you anymore. This job is no longer good for you. This place is no longer good for you. This person is no longer good for you. Get rid of it. Because Rahu is telling us to make new transformations and become a new individual. Do things in a new way. Reevaluate yourself in a new way. Reinvent yourself in a new way. Because when you come with one with yourself and your own presence and your own spirituality and your own person and who you are and how you think and how you feel, and you become one with your feelings and become one with the earth and become one with your spirituality, you're going to ascend. And a lot of us are going into fifth dimension. We are in the age kind of Aquarius. You know, if you look at around the world, I mean, people are going batshit crazy of all the new changes that are going on. But those of us that are keeping our calm and doing the change, making the transformations quietly, we're becoming more soulful, more spiritual, more grounded. Okay. On the 25th of May, the new moon will be in Gemini, and then on the 26th, the moon will be in its waxing phase again. For those of us, yay! Take your power back. This May and June are good freaking months, man. I've got such good astrology going on. I might start to do my reading for next month, and June is a fantastic month. May is the time to make the changes, but June is the time to go ahead and freaking take charge. And I don't mean that in an arrogant way. I mean it in a collectively well thought out process way, to where we make our plan and we implement it, but we don't do it arrogantly. We do it in a manner that it's well thought out and well processed, to where we do it in a nonchalant way, and then we slowly see the significant changes. And with that said, let's go to the reading of Virgo. My best advice to everybody is to stay in your Dharma and make sure that you know who you are, and don't be phony about it. And make sure that we realize that the South Node in Ketu, the dragon's tail, is going to be squaring with Sagittarius, and it's going to be if that's our karmic past, and that Uranus is our karmic future, and Rahu is going to be in everybody's sign. I mean everybody's sign, from May 10th all the way to November 6th, 2018. And there are going to be major transformations made, especially now that we have a lot of changes, even politically, in the United States and around the world. So whether we like it personally, professionally, politically, karmically, it's time for new changes. Okay, with that said, let's go to our reading for Virgo. I like to shuffle the cards in front of my clients because I like to make sure that they see that they're getting what they want, a good reading. Okay? You're getting a good reading. And I'll let you know when I feel the cards aren't going anymore. They stick in. That was almost there. And it's ready to do the Celtic Cross reading, which is what I do. There are other readings that I do. But the Celtic Cross is the quickest one. I don't want to be on YouTube for an hour at a time during everybody's reading. We do have lives to live. And so I try to go and do my reading at about 30 minutes at the most at a time. I prefer if it was 20 minutes at a time. We can always take what we see and metacognitively kind of analyze it to assess if it fits into what's going on with you at the time. And sometimes, and I've said this before in the Leo reading, because I did a Leo reading, and Leo had like all these wand cards, and wands are fire sign tarot cards. And I was just floored because I wasn't expecting Leo to have all these Leo cards. That's just, wow. I was like, wowed. Really wowed at that. So that was just, wow. That was great. So now we have Virgo. Virgo is also in the same month as August as Leo, but Virgos are earthy. They are. They're also perfectionists. And very down to earth people. Most of the time, I want to say they're quiet, or they're quiet, but they're not quiet. It depends on who they're with. You know, when they know you and they're friends with you, I want to say they will put their foot down and speak their piece. But if they don't know you, they're like the silent observer in the room, just collecting all this qualitative data. And then once they get to know you, they're going to tell you exactly who the fuck you are. You know? So Virgo is my sisters. I have sisters that are Virgos. So I know how that goes. Almost there. I'm feeling it. Cards are getting harder to shuffle. They're going. Okay, that's it right there. It's hard to push it in. Okay. Significator. Woo! Change. Change. The death card. And then everybody goes freaky when they get this death card. The death card is not a bad card, okay? The death card is, I put it down here. Maybe I put it a little bit, no, put it up here. Can you see it? All right, I'm going to bend it a little bit. The death card is regrowth, rebirth, change, transformation. Not all is lost, but he comes in, he's just conquered. And then you have, look, the little boy handing him the flowers. It's not a bad change. It's not a bad change or transformation, but it is a major arcana card. It is about change, but not bad change, okay? I don't want anybody going, oh, I got the death card, my reading as my significator, oh shit. No, it really is about change. So we were talking about that with Rahu and Ketu, and we were talking about that change, okay? That change, okay? It's this little boy is bringing him flowers, kind of like he comes home from conquering a fight. It's transformation, change, endings and beginnings, cycles of new life. It's not death. Let's rephrase this. It's not death like death of a person. It's death of, let's say, your old life and rebirth with the boy bringing the flower here. It's rebirth of a new. So we have death and transformation of something old and rebirth of a new life. Transformation. Actually, I think that's a beautiful card, because who the hell wants to stay the same all your life? That's kind of boring, man. This crosses you. Oh, love her. She's the Page of Pentacles. She's the messenger. She's smart. She's quick. She's witted. She is someone who is very good at her magical studies, her magical practice. She is a very dainty, prissy, nice, smart, laid back, but outgoing at the same time, quick-witted young lady. She is a very nice young lady, okay? She is smart. She is someone who is aggressive, but passive-aggressive, I want to say. One of those kind of individuals where they know their stuff, but they're not arrogant about it. They're smart young ladies or young men. This could be either or, depending on who this reading is for, but they're not arrogant about their intelligence, you know. This young lady also represents kindness. Kindness, love of nature, patience, okay, success. She focuses on her spirituality. Again, she's very intelligent. And that's a nice card to have too. So you've got transformation. You've got your smart, you've got the smart young lady. And she is really, I like the way that's looking right there. Okay, so this crosses you. Whoa, nice. 9 of Pentacles. This is bringing in wealth, good fortune, happiness. Wealth, good fortune, happiness, success. Excellent. And see, I love Virgo, and I don't know if you know this, but you already have two pentacle cards, and pentacles are earth signs. So are you. That's great. Just like Leo had all the wands, you're getting all the pentacle signs, and that's great because so are you. You're an earthy person, and that's who you are. You're down to earth. Okay. This has to do a lot with happiness, success, confidence, abundance. Again, she's a garden witch. She's into herbal magic. This card represents that kind of individual. I'm not saying that you are that kind of individual. Magical powers of spirituality that has to do with earth and getting your hands soft in the dirt, abundance, money. It's standing your own. Again, happiness, success. I'm feeling business. I'm feeling smart individual, happy-go-lucky person, not arrogant about it. Transformation with the death card, and then abundance, creativity, success, happiness, getting your hands dirty. And now when I mean getting your hands dirty, I don't mean literally putting them in the dirt. I mean, if you have a company, literally getting your hands into it, literally putting your hands around it, literally doing something successful. And I'm feeling that right here with this. Just these three cards already. This is at the foot of the matter. Okay, and you have the Five of Cups. Okay, the Five of Cups is feeling humdrum. And I hate when people look at this card as the sad card. Oh, I'm not depressed. It has nothing to do with that. It feels to me like you're for them right now. You're upset about something, but see, there's two cups standing there. There's two cups. Let me try to get this. There's two cups standing there. Two cups are standing there. So not all is lost. You might be upset about something didn't work out. But there's two cups there. You're going to have success. You're going to have some patience. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have a little bit of patience. All right? This was behind you. This was weighing you. This is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a card of success, but in reverse, it's not so much success. Okay? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse usually stands for delay in expected income, problem with finances, maybe having lack of faith in your talents. Okay, it's just it's in the past, because in here you've got the lady that came in with all the abundance. In the past is waning. Waning is in the past. It's behind you. It could be 3 months behind you. It could be 2 months behind you. It could be 6 months to a year behind you. It could be something that happened, and you're sad about it, but it happened, and now we're going to go to the future. So this is going to be at the head, fear, shadow side, fear of the unknown, fear of the future, fear of what crowns you, fear of what's coming ahead. Don't have fear. You're going to have to go with it, okay? Fear, your shadow side. Fear, don't have fear. Look at how this is coming in. I'm going to show this to you because this is how cards are read. You were sad about something, but you still have two cups standing. So you have opportunities that will come your way. You have a loss, and you have fear. Sad, loss, fear. Don't be afraid. Things will change. Don't be upset because of this and be scared about what's going to happen. Things are going to change. Whatever it is, even if it just has to do with a family member, it doesn't have to do with you. Something that's in your life that may have transpired, even if it's a loss of a cat, a dog, or the loss of, it could be even a book, or the loss of, oh, I lost this ring, I lost this necklace, I'm upset, I lost it, and now I hope somebody else doesn't get it. Or I hope that, that this doesn't hurt anybody, or hurt me, or hurt my finances. because this ace is the Ace of Pentacles is all about finances. Okay. Our future. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. Okay. And the Seven of Wands, he's battling. He's pushing people away. He's pushing people off. He's pushing people away. You see that? He's pushing people away. And I don't particularly like when that card comes in, because that means the Seven of Wands is kind of like, you know, anxiety, lack of confidence. But right side up, it's enthusiasm, ambition, going up for a challenge, you know, mundane obstacles that you're going to have to go through in order to get where you want to go. And everybody has to go through that. Your hopes and fears. I love this lady. She is the Eight of Pentacles. She is totally like me. She's studying her craft. Look at her. She is studying her craft, studying, moving forward, studying her craft, studying her profession, studying her spirituality, Beautiful card. Beautiful. Studying about her business, studying about herself, studying about spell work, studying about her own spirituality, studying about her businesses, how to get better income, how to do her thing, moving forward, perfecting herself by studying and becoming better. Lovely card. Okay. Family, community, friends. This is the Six of Swords, and this is just a way of saying, with everybody around you, you're going to get there. It's just going to take some time. He's rowing his way to the goddamn place. He ain't driving in a Maserati and doing 90 miles an hour. He's rowing himself there, okay? So it's going to take some time for you to freaking get where you want to go, but you're going to get there. You are going to get there. It's going to take some time with your community, your family, your friends, your peers, the people you work with. Your connections, your business connections. It's gonna take time, but you'll get there. Oh, your hopes and fears for yourself. I mean, your dreams and wishes. I'm sorry. And this is not good. This is the I broke your heart card. Did somebody break your heart and you're afraid that you're going to be heartbroken? Or did somebody break your heart? Or are you going to break somebody's heart? Or are you hurting somebody? Is your heart being broken? Look at, also you have the three pixies. The pixies are flying around around them. And you have the flowers. And it's going through, knives are going through your heart. What happened here? I know that's not your hopes and wishes to have your heart broken. Okay? That's a little scary. Did something happen in the past that maybe it's coming back to you? Is that it? Is it karma? Is it karma? Is it something that you've done? Okay? Because you have the Six of Swords, okay, beforehand, which is, travel over water, movement to a new job, it's slow, movement to a new home, travel for pleasure and progress and improvement, but slowly. And then you have the Three of Swords in the heart, and that is like, ouch. Delay, personal betrayal, loss, a time for drama and tears, sadness, conflict. Conflict. Okay, so let's see what your outcome is. Your outcome is good. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. And here you also have the bottom of your deck, which I've been waiting for, is the Two of, you have a lot of pentacles in your reading, Virgo, which is not uncommon because they're earth sign. Pentacles are earth sign. You're an earth sign. So you have the 2, push it back, the 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and then your final outcome card is the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to put these 2 up here. They stand. Okay, now the 7 of Pentacles, I'm going to read it to you, and he's great. He's like Super Taurus kind of card. I call this the Super Taurus card because he, like Virgo, Taurus is an earth sign, and they like to dig in the dirt. They are really, really, really good at, getting their work done, reaping what we sow. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles is harvest. You're going to harvest the fruits of your labor. So satisfaction of a job well done, appreciation, hard work, abundant rewards. We reap what we sow with this card because it's an earth card. And this card is we reap what we sow. Job well done, satisfaction, getting back to you the fruits of your labor. So you've been hurt. It's taken a while for you to get there. You've had to study, right? So this is the fruits of your labor, right? Let's do the reading like this. You've studied really hard. It's taken time for you to get there. You've been hurt, but because you've worked so hard to get there, and you've been hurt, you're going to get back the fruits of your labor. Job well done, satisfaction, reaping what we sow. And then, of course, we have the 2 of Pentacles, which is another, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pentacle cards. Virgo, earth sign. Pentacle, earth sign. Pentacles are earth signs, okay? You've got 6 Pentacle cards. I love how my spirit guides always give me what I want to hear. Because Leo had, 5 or 6 wands, and that's a Leo sign, Leo Virgo sign, more like a Leo, the fire sign. And Virgo, you're an earth sign, and you've got mostly Pentacle cards. So my spirit guides are just telling me that this is specifically for you, you earthy people, and I'm so happy for you. 2 of Pentacles is great. It's a balancing act. Okay, it symbolizes developing new skills, choices to make, balancing between 2. See, he's juggling the 2 balls. Balancing act. Okay, taking on a second job or multitasking. Being careful about your money, balancing your budget, balancing your financing, multitasking, second chances, second job. Keep an eye on your personal finances and learn how to budget better. When you go grocery shopping, make a list. When you go do something for your business, make a better schedule. Balance between life and work. An equal balance between home life, family life, and work life. Balancing everything out is the end of your card. For this month, for the next 2 months, it's a balancing act. Okay? Now we're going to go to my ancient oracle cards and shuffle those really quick. Okay, one more time. I feel it's already starting to get hard to go through and shuffle through. Oh, look at that. I can't even put it through. Awesome. Okay. Past, present. These are my oracle cards. I love them because they have beautiful stars and the planets in here. Okay. They're beautiful. I just love them. Okay. So we have past, astrology, your destiny, your past. Maybe you always followed your destiny. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Astrology, your destiny. You've always gone with your destiny. Okay? Your destiny is something important to you. I feel, Virgo, you've been following what you think is the right way to go. Your destiny is important to some people. They don't believe in, certain things. They kind of believe, you go with whatever is correct for you. You go with what's good for you. And your destiny card, it's telling you that you have to see an astrologer, which you are. In the past, you've seen astrologers, or you've done your own astrology, and you like to learn about the alignments of the stars and things of that sort, and you like to keep up with your astrology. And you've done this a lot in the past, it's telling me. And it says to take your destiny and take your chosen path and go for it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go for it. Even though it's in your past, it's something that's telling you that your destiny is something you'd like to do. Okay, dice. Taking a gamble. Present. Dice. Taking a gamble. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Dice. Taking a gamble. What do you want to take a gamble on? What would be something that you would like to do that would help you move forward? What would be something that you would like to do to move forward? Does it have something to do with career? Does it have to do with relationships? Okay. Hopefully you're not gambling. That's something that just came up. Hopefully you don't like to gamble or do you play lottery because you'll lose a lot of money that way. I don't feel that's good for you. Is it time to take a risk? What are your strengths and weaknesses when it comes to this gamble? When you take a gamble, when you make a decision to either go one way or the other way? What decisions are you trying to make currently? What do you know about the decisions that you do have to make? Whatever you decide, though, it's telling me, I'm getting the feeling that this is a decision that you currently have to make. You've got destiny in your path. You've got decisions you have to make, but whatever decisions you make, it's telling me you're going to be supported somehow. You're going to be supported. Okay? You're going to be supported. So, this is great. Okay? But just be careful about those decisions. I'm feeling decisions, being supported, weigh your options. Okay? Next card, arrow, focus. So whatever arrow, you need to have focus. Okay? So I love this because this is so good for you. And look at how this reading came in for you. You have your destiny, gamble making your decisions, and you need to have focus, obviously, to make these decisions. And you need to follow your destiny. Okay? Arrow. Let me try to get that closer. Oh, about there is really good. Okay? Arrow. Glare on this because of the light. It's just spooky. Okay? And the arrow card is good for a lot of reasons. Okay? It is telling you that, it's telling you that you need to make a list of what's important. The decisions, again, back to the decisions, you need to make a list of what's important in your life and figure out what takes you away from what's important. What takes away from what's important? What takes away from what's important? What takes away from it? I love how this card is just reflecting off all these stars in the background. What takes away from what's important? Be straight to the point with yourself. Be honest with yourself. That's what I'm getting. You know what? You need to detox your mind and start making a list of all these important decisions you have to make. Pick the damn one. Pick present. Pick the arrow. Focus. Pick the decisions that best suit you for what you need to do. Detox your mind. Get rid of what no longer, again, with my astrological reading, get rid of what no longer serves you. Detox your mind. Make a list of what's important to you. Be straight to the point and precise and on your meditation and move forward. Move forward. The decisions that help you detox your mind and your life and help you move forward will help you make better decisions in the future. It also lighten the weight of the monkeys off your back, is what I'm getting. The decisions you make, these are my Celtic Oracle cards. I like these because it's in this world, in the other world. Celtic knot. See? In this world, in the other world. You can see that. Love it. So anyway, the decisions you make. Lighten up your load. Make the transformations. Reap what you sow for your job. You're going, ooh, I can't even do that anymore. Wow, that was quick. And the bottom of your card is, wow, I've had this before. Realm of the sea. Realm of the sea. I've had this before. Realm of the sea. When's the last time you've gone out and done some meditating? When's the last time you've sat down and took a break, and even if it's just opening the windows in your home, when's the last time you've done some meditation? Got out in front of the sea, got out in front of the wilderness, got out in the ocean, the forest. Realm of the sea. Oh, wow. I'm just going to put this here. Realm of the sea. Actually, I'm going to put one here and one here. Because I'm floored about this card. You're a Virgo. And even though that's just your sun sign, I don't know what your moon sign or your ascendant sign is, but realm of the sea is something pretty significant. And it's telling me that not only do you have these decisions to make, okay, but you have a lot of, you have to get outside more. You need to be outside. You need to be reflecting more. You need to be part of Mother Earth more. You need to make some decisions and take a load off. You really, really do. I mean, really, really do. I mean, what is holding you back from doing that? What is holding you back from doing that? Why do you not do that? That's my question. Shoot. If I could stay home and be in front and be in front of the ocean, or be in front of in the woods, or be out and about, I would do it every single day. Every day. Every day. And there would be nothing that would hold me back. Not one thing would hold me back. It would be like I lived outside, like a mother of nature. You know, I would definitely. I suggest you do this. Okay, realm of the sea, and there's different realms. There's realm of the sky. There's realm of the sea. Okay, realm of the sea. Okay, pay attention to your emotions. Pay attention to your emotions. Realm of the sea is pay attention to your emotions. And again, meditating, going outside. And the language in which, because I've never had this card, in which the soul communicates with us. There's more going on that meets the eye. That's what it was. The concerns of a present situation and your reaction to it. Don't act hastily. And don't act without reflection. Meditation. Take the time to evaluate the circumstances and strive to understand the mechanisms that are at play here, whatever the root of the problem is. Look at what the other world, if you meditate and you are like me and you have spirit guides, look at what the other world is trying to communicate with you. Look at the challenges through new eyes, through transformed eyes, through eyes of others. Okay? You need to get out and meditate, and you need to affirm that you need to develop your inner self more. But this is a great reading because you have a lot of decisions here, a lot of great things. Abundance, you're going to reap what you sow. You're going to get abundance. Transformation is going to come through. You're going to work hard at your studies. You're going to work hard with, whatever comes your way. And it's going to come to you, and you're going to be supported. The arrow says you need to focus, but you're going to be supported. And any decisions that you make, and you're going to be supported. Make a list of the things you no longer need and no longer serve you. Okay? What a great reading. Again, be outside meditating. Seek your emotions. The ocean is all about emotions, being outside with your emotions. See what others don't see. See deeper. See between the lines. Read between the lines. Come outside of the box and go deeper within yourself. If you meditate with your spirit world, if you are spiritual as myself, try to figure out what your spirit guides are trying to show you, and not through your eyes, through your clairvoyant, your clairaudient, your claircognizant, your clear your mind of the things that are within this world that you normally are used to, and try to see between the lines what others are trying to do behind your back. That's what I'm getting from this card. Okay? Balancing your budget, balancing your life, balancing yourself, balancing your job, getting a new job, studying studies, all these new things are coming ahead. So I hope those reading was good for you. I hope you liked it, Virgo. And I look forward to seeing you again in about 3 weeks. Please come and visit me and look for my updates. And I hope to hear from all of you. Please feel free to go to my discussion area on my YouTube, and you can take a look again at the astrological reading for the month of May and the month of April that I had for last month. And soon I'll be putting up the month of June. I hope this was good, pleasant for you, and that you learned something. I hope this pertained to you, and you could take some part of it, and it makes sense to you. Thank you for being here. Blessed be.